From the cedar-filled wastelands of San Bernardino National Forest, North America, USA, Southern California.
Aus den traurigen Ödlanden des San Bernardino National Forest, Nordamerika, USA, Südkalifornien.
Ham radio, knife, tomahawk, axe, and machete radio.
Katam Funkgerät. Funkgerät für Messer, Tomahawk, Axt und Machete.
Delivering the most concise and authentic news and research on esoterica, tactical, practical, and modern history as it unfolds. Please stand by.
Wir liefern die prägnantesten und authentischsten Nachrichten und Forschungsergebnisse zu Esoterik, Taktik, Praxis und moderner Geschichte, während sie sich ereignen.
Please stand by. We are trying to avoid encroaching commercials and putting the tinfoil back on the receiver.
Bitte haben Sie einen Moment Geduld. Wir versuchen, störende Werbeunterbrechungen zu vermeiden und den Hörer wieder in die Alufolie zu hüllen.
With your host, who is too heavy and annoying to be abducted by aliens. Mr. Nacho will be back.
Mit Ihrem Gastgeber, der zu schwerfällig und nervig war, um von Außerirdischen entführt zu werden. Herr Nacho wird wiederkommen.
ATAM Radio, please stand by. We are attempting to prevent copyright swap and outsourced unwelcomed commercials.
Katam Radio, bitte warten Sie. Wir versuchen, Urheberrechtsverletzungen und unerwünschte Werbung von externen Anbietern zu verhindern.
KTAM Radio.
Katam Radio.
KTAM Radio, please stand by. We are attempting to prevent copyright swap and outsourced unwelcomed commercials.
Katam Radio, bitte warten Sie. Wir versuchen, Urheberrechtsverletzungen und unerwünschte Werbung von externen Anbietern zu verhindern.
KTAM Radio.
Katam Radio, bitte.
Merry Christmas. This is Mr. Jebediah. I am the feller that owns the bar, Teats Galore and Teats Galore. You might have heard of my business from Riddle Steel Radio. Also on the Squatcho channel. It's Christmas. I own this channel. I say Merry Christmas. Tune in to K-Time Radio. We specialize in giving to you the latest in current news and esoteric kind of things. Also, we'll do all the blade sports, bushcraft, and tomahawk throwing, and precarious credit hunting adventures. Stay tuned to K-Town Radio. Subscribe to Joe X as well. And this is your station for free speech and other things that are the most hot in most social media. So stay tuned to our radio. Thank you for your patronage. This is Uncle Jebediah, the fellow that owns Teats Galore Bar. that you might have heard of Radio Still Radio. Be sure to tune in to K-Town and Radio Still Radio, your source for heavy metal and the most current, most truthful news source of media as possible, as far as the article will permit to leak out. This is Mr. Jebediah. You have a Merry Christmas. Attention patriots, mosh pit veterans, and hardcore lovers of freedom. This weekend, Cletus and Jebediah's Fishing in the Double Barrel Emporium is offering free petitions to put you know who on the next ballot. Uncle Ted. Yep, he's also on a watch list from the feds. And he's thoroughbred. Red, white, and blue. Just like me. And just like you, brother. So come on down yonder this weekend. For free autographed energy drinks and bowie knives. If you win a prize at our various Target shoot games. Oh yeah, Cletus and Jebediah's Fishing in the Double Barrel Emporium this weekend. And half off anti-freedom beverage for the day. If you win the Target practice all the games. That's right, don't be late. So come on down to Cletus and Jebediah's Fishing in the Double Barrels Outdoor Warehouse Emporium. This weekend will be 2 free hand grenades and NATO regulation gas masks within the purchases of 7 automatic primary and secondary covers. Win your chick a tactical breast vest that may be eligible to be autographed by the Motorhead City Batman himself, sweepstakes. Yeah! This ain't your Barney Sanders convention, y'all. So get on down yonder here and have a beer and shoot a deer and don't be queer. Limited 3 dicks per visit unless guaranteed intent to purchase bazookas. All total biologically born chicks are totally welcome, but the disclaimer says chicks must have biological accoutrements of like sheer and total megalithic sex. All like really and totally massive and disproportionate to the waistband size. So come on in and make sure liberty never is dead. Get your ass in here and vote for Uncle Ted. This message is brought to you by sheer and total kick-ass shit and Black Bazooka Coffee Incorporated. So get on down here to Cletus and Jebediah's Fishing in the Double Barrel Emporium this weekend, yeah! Attention all lovers of freedom and all patriots of the country that believe in freedom. The Western world is under attack. Yuns need to tune in to K-Tam Radio and follow the most accurate news sources that regular social media can find. Yuns need to support Joe X. Joe X is getting oppressed by his own country that he served just for speaking his mind and giving a fuck about his own people. Yuns need to not just sit there with the tallywackers out the TikTok and out there incognito hub. Yuns need to stick up for fellow failers of Yuns country, man. when they endorse straight from their government, because it's not a matter of fact of white versus black or east versus west. It's a fact of government versus you. We living in a technocracy dystopia. And what that fella George Orwell and all them Alex Jones critters and all them fellas are fighting for your rights, is fighting for your freedom. There's a victim of cancel culture, cancel culture. And young's letting it happen. Young's not sticking up for your fellers of freedom, and I'm mad at young's. I'm so mad at young's, and you can start by following K-Tab Radio and subscribing to Joe X. Young's need to bring awareness to when young's fellow countrymen and your fellow Westerners getting got by the government just for them exercising their rights, just for them having an opinion. If young's don't believe me, if young's some kind of sycophantic freaking fascist bastard, I'm gonna whoop all of yuns. I need you to subscribe to Joe X. It's a Joe Xmas Christmas here at K-Tab Radio and a Joe Xmas New Year, you hear? So stay tuned. Yuns follow K-Tab Radio with Pastor Squatcho. That's me. I love yuns. Yuns get going. Yuns doing what you gotta do to fight for your rights. The fellers said that time to time the tree of liberty is thirsty and it needs to be watered. It needs to be watered with dos sangres de fascismos and patriotismos. Los Desperados, you're tuned in to K-Tab Radio. You're gonna follow Joe X. You're gonna bring awareness to his tyranny. And we're gonna party and make the best of it. It's 2025. It's Christmas time. It's a Joe Xmas Christmas. We're hearing from T from Cold Steel. She said, Merry Christmas to Joe Xmas Christmas. She wants to partake in his iron roll test. Yuns follow me as I follow Joe X. Yuns give him a subscribe if you want to stay alive. Fighting for your freedoms. This is K-Tab Radio coming at you live in San Bernardino National Forest. Yuns better do that. Yuns better do. I won't love yous. Don't you want me to love yous?
You're listening to KTAM 1095 Radio with your host Nacho the Squatcho coming at you live from the Seder-filled wasteland of San Bernardino, California.
Hi, it's T from Cold Steel. Like, oh my god, I'm like totally T from Cold Steel, right? That new guy behind, he's a total beta male. Compared to Joe X, I'd like to be tested by his eyebrow any day and night. I is T for Cold Steel. I don't just call Joe X a Joe X. Even in my sleep, after Luke reach quits into the bathroom, I chant all night long. In my wildest dreams, Joe 6, Joe 6, Joe 6. I is T for Cold Steel. I wish they hired Joe X instead of that Luke beta male guy. This shit sucks.
How y'all's doing out there in YouTube land? I is Nacho the Squatcho. Yuns is bonafide sapient creature. Yuns tuned in the K-Tam radio business. We all celebrating Joe Xmas Christmas, late 2025 and early mid-January 2026. We're bringing awareness that Joe X is inadvertently a freedom icon because he has the real balls of a real American, a real Westerner, a real freedom fighter. I know he's proud of his own country, but how we Americans say that we're about freedom and shit, well, we have plenty of our own, nonetheless, our distant brother Joe, who's a fellow Westerner, and when they get shit and their rights fucked with and they did nothing, we other fuckers who say we are patriots or pro-freedom and all that, pro-constitution, we don't do shit. So somebody should speak up and do fucking shit. This is K-Tab Radio Joe. If you see this at all, you don't need to share my videos. I appreciate the shout outs already. I'm making, this is like silly stuff, but I'm making something for us that, because you had a religious question, you basically asked if any of your religious friends would pray for you. I know what it is. It's like, you never know, right? It's like playing the lottery. You never know if you can win. You can't find out unless you play. Hey, so before you start training hard and you're meditating, trying to relax, going to sleep, I'm making this like rosary and psalms playlist in your honor soon. It's not this video. You guys get the point. I hope I have your permission. You're giving me a good reason to go back to church so I could get a priest to pray for us. You rock, Joe. So back to business. This is K-Tam Radio.
Santa is getting Luke from Cold Steel a stocking of GSM for Christmas. GSM, go suck Manchuria. Luke suck Walker. Ho 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 ho. And like news and stuff. Okay, so in Southern California, around Heaven or something, there was like some murders, and they're blaming some cult that took advantage of some missing person who they're sabotaging his like construction type of business. And we haven't heard nothing new. I haven't heard nothing new about the war in Ukraine lately. Remember that Joe X had trouble with heat going, man. Yours is going to subscribe to Joe X. Yours going to follow K-Tab Radio, the Christmas special Joe X with Squatcho and play for Cold Steel and Uncle Socks and whatnot. We look in to get more coverage this year, hopefully. Squatcho is officially moving toward endorsing above your rings because Cold Steel, that goes about oil. We do want to get praise that oil on the arm out here. This got no place gonna call the fast. Well, look at the corner of the city, all remember y'all say, my American, as much as possible. Cause it's a harmless, it seems like it would discontinue. And I tried to get the condom, heavy duty cooper with his little same whatnots, trying to figure on real powerful too. And it's discontinued, Follow Joe and follow K-Tab Radio, and I love you. This is Squatcho, use this Spotify so you can create it. And I love you.
Hello, this is Nacho the Squatcho reminding you you're invited to every weekend karaoke festival over at Cletus and Jebediah's Fishing in a Double Barrel Warehouse Emporium that was featured on Riddle of Steel Radio. I will be there on Nacho the Squatcho. We'll be doing raffle tickets, and the winner of the karaoke might get like $50. Out there, I'll do my best head culture class. Come, chameleon. You come and go. You come and go. So I'll be doing culture class. Come, chameleon. And yours be there. We got pretzels and Jim Beam. And the winner of the karaoke business might be eligible to win like $50. So come on down to Cletus Jebediah's Fishing, Shooting, Dinner, Double Barrel Warehouse Emporium. Every weekend we're doing the karaoke business. I is Nacho the Squatcho. Yours is listening, saving creature. This is what the wild things do, and I love you.
Tom Radio is KTAM 1095 MF Radio. Knife Tomahawk Axe and Machete Radio. The forgotten dimension of the second A _ all God-fearing persons willing to war for freedom. This is your beacon station. K-Tom Radio is KTAM 1095 MF Radio. Knife Tomahawk Axe and Machete Radio. The forgotten dimension of the second A _ all God-fearing persons willing to war for freedom. This is your beacon station. You live from San Bernardino National Forest with Nacho the Squatcho.
This is Nacho the Squatcho. You're listening to KTAM Radio Business, Knife Tomahawk Axe and Machete Radio, cryptid hunting, esoteric subjects and exorcisms, current accurate news, endorsement of freedoms, all things kinetics, KTAM Radio USA.
Говорить правду о том, что глобально. Telling the truth that the global inner cabal of aristocratic Luciferian pedophile ruling class dictators. Говорить правду о... Telling the truth. Говорить правду о том, что глобальная внутренняя клика аристократического люциферианского педофильского правящего класса диктаторов. Telling the truth that the global inner cabal of aristocratic Luciferian pedophile ruling class dictators. instigate us killing each other off and inheriting all our stuff. This is KTAM Radio.
Это спровоцирует нас на взаимное уничтожение и присвоение всего нашего имущества. Это радио Катам.
So when there was another episode of their KTAM Radio business, I am Uncle Nacho Squatcho.
And I am Chief of Theo.
And we like to thank Joe X for the inspiration for putting the channel on the map. This is your source for us truthful type of media news as possible known to mankind. I wouldn't do yours like that. I would always steer y'all in the right direction, feeding y'all the most accurate and most truthful and genuine source of news and all your information about tactical and survival. This was another episode of KTAM Radio dedicated to Joe X. It's Joe X's Christmas, I tell you what.
I knew you, Joe. I is Chief of Steel. I got only temporary jungle fever, but that won't last. Come get me, rescue me.
That was T from Cold Steel, beckoning Joe to totally come Gator. All love yours, all is Nacho the Squatcho.
Now it's Chief of Cold Steel.
We wishing you a happy new year with Joe X and everyone that loves you. Everyone that loves Joe X and I love you. Come stay here, KTAM Radio. I told you, I've been telling you always, you're so welcome to come to KTAM Radio. I won't do you any wrong.
I knew you, Joe.
Y'all all listening to KTAM Radio with your host, Nacho the Squatcho. I love you.
Oh, run, boys, run for your life. Here comes Jim Bowie with his knife.
In most every battle, when the West was young, the Mexicans outnumbered us, but still we'd make them run. Cause they would see a flash of steel, and one by one they fell. And as their generals called retreat, you could hear them yell,
Oh, run, boys, run for your life. Here comes Jim Bowie with his knife.
we were fighting Indians, things were looking bad. Till Jim showed up and gave those redskins everything he had. He cut them up and cut them down, and as they rode away, while they were heading for the hills, you could hear them say,
Oh, run, boys, run for your life. Here comes Jim Bowie with his knife.
He fought his last battle at the Alamo. He was killed by Santa Anna, but history books will show. Till the very minute Jim Bowie fell and died, he was busy with his blade, and Santa Anna cried,
Oh, run, boys, run for your life. Here comes Jim Bowie with his knife. Here comes Jim Bowie with his knife.
Hello, this is KTAM Radio. We're wishing all our patrons a happy new year, Merry Christmas. This is KTAM Radio, the forgotten side of the Second Amendment. Our subject in question is Joe X, guys. If what happened to him can happen to him, it can happen to all of us, anywhere. If you guys are in the know, the government in the Western world is trying to limit your ability to be able to defend yourself or to speak up for yourself. And if you're not interested in preserving your freedom to be able to have those rights, well, you don't belong here. Another honorable mention, you guys, is Bull Hansen or Bjorn Andreas or something. He talks a lot about this. His other popular YouTuber that once your freedoms go, they don't come back. They don't come back without massive bloodshed. So if you guys don't give a fuck about what's going on with Joe, if you guys don't give a fuck about what's going on in Europe, that they're making all their kitchen knives illegal because women are getting attacked, if you don't give a fuck about how the artificial intelligence and the on-the-grid technocracy, this huge looming dystopia looms over us and can engulf us all. Big Brother, 1984. None of this rings a bell to you? Well, you're probably in the wrong place, but we welcome you to please come and learn. Please follow, subscribe, K-Tam Radio, and we will adhere unto you or admonish unto you other news sources and even other blade channels, tactical channels, better and bigger than this one. So God bless. Keep on rocking the free world. Up the irons. Fuck yeah. Go Joe X. Marlboro, Code Marlboro. DEFCON 4 Marlboro.
Joe X. RST from Cold Steel prefers the Science. Joe Sex. From the likes of Daniel Boone, Jim Bowie, Chuck Norris, and Rambo, one man finally brought to us the answer to the riddle of steel. That answer was Marlboro. Be here to audibly witness history as Pastor Nacho summons the gods on Joe's behalf. Ha ha ha. K-Tam Radio presents Songs of War and a Sword for Joe X Christmas Special. It's K-Tam Radio. Live from San Bernardino National Forest with Nacho and Squatcho. Merry Christmas, amigos. Let's freaking fucking go.
Yours is listening to that the K-Tam Radio. Nah, Tomahawk and Machete Radio business. I am Nacho the Squatcho. Yours is listening sapient creature. This is what the wild things do, and I love you. Tune in to K-Tam Radio presents K-Tam Karaoke, yay! Stacy's mom is going on. Stacy's mom is going on. Stacy can't say it's not good for me. I know it might be wrong, but I'm in love with Stacy's mom. I know it might be wrong, but I'm in love with Stacy's mom.
Is the year 2025 a freedom fighter is being flanked by Count?
Es ist das Jahr 2025.
It is the year.
Es ist das Jahr 2.
It is the year 2025. A freedom fighter is being flanked by counterculture. Will you rise up and stand with Joe X?
Es ist das Jahr 2025. Ein Freiheitskämpfer wird von der Gegenkultur umzingelt.
It is the year 2020.
Es ist das Jahr 2000.
It is the year 2025. A freedom fighter is being flanked by counterculture. Will you rise up and stand with Joe X?
Es ist das Jahr 2025. Ein Freiheitskämpfer wird von der Gegenkultur umzingelt. Wirst du dich erheben und Joe X beistehen?
The The constitutional forefathers warned us of this infringement upon innate God-given unalienable rights, whereas the freedom fighters who stand up for freedom fighters.
Die Verfassungsväter warnten uns vor diesem Eingriff in unsere angeborenen, gottgegebenen und unveräußerlichen Rechte. Wo sind die Freiheitskämpfer, die sich für Freiheitskämpfer einsetzen?
Will this be the end of First Amendment? Stay tuned. Do you, Roger? Chuck Norris and Ted Nugent will copy that.
Ist das Ende des ersten Verfassungszusatzes? Bleiben Sie dran. Sind Sie Roger? Chuck Norris und Ted Nugent werden das nachahmen.
Calling on all other tactical and survival and blade and bushcraft in USA to fire at will, that is in order, Nacho out.
Aufruf an alle anderen taktischen Überlebens-, Messer- und Buschkraftspezialisten in den USA. Feuerfrei. Das ist
Free speech is the ultimate sword.
Redefreiheit ist das ultimative Schwert.
Free speech is the ultimate sword.
Redefreiheit ist das ultimative Schwert.
Free speech is the ultimate sword.
Redefreiheit ist das ultimative Schwert.
Free speech is the
Redefreiheit.
It's Squatcho, reminding you to call a karaoke every weekend night. Call into your karaoke bed. All is most of yours. I was almost win a lifetime karaoke tournament down in Cletus Timothy Emporium business. We had extra for one time over month. I saw you. We're gonna wait up, baby. Don't you know I love you? We're gonna wait up, baby. Don't you know I love you? I love you. You're gonna fight. So you're telling every weekend can't hold it. Okay, Taryn, and the tournament we just go to Cletus and Timothy's still fishing hunter in a doorbell. Well, hell, outdoor emporium take. Just go in there and you just tell us Squatcho and you get your free passes. I love you. It's the K-Town Radio. We start 2020. We got Joe ahead. Cold Steel, Tape, Cold Steel be here. She's loving all you. She only loves Joe ahead. I was just joking with Joe, I still love you. K-Town Radio, baby. Yours too, and we love you. K-Town, we can call karaoke. Yay!
reasons why you should never feel bad for cheating on your girl. In this world, we have this thing called karma. It can be good or bad depending on our actions. If you cheat on your girl, break her heart, it just means she did something nefarious in her past, and you cheating is the consequence. You're not out here cheating because you're a bad guy. You're just balancing the cosmic scales. It sounds like justice to me, King. Now go ahead and follow me. Stay toxic.
Hello out there in YouTube land, this is 1095 High Carbon Radio. This is K-Tab Radio from San Bernardino, National Forest, USA. Starring Nacho the Squatcho. Follow fellow DJ Zorks, Uncle Zorks on Riddle of Steel Radio. Brought to you by What the Wild Things Do. Hello, this is the owner of K-Top Radio and Riddle of Steel Radio, and I own the bar, Teats Galore, Cletus and Jebediah Emporium. I am Mr. Jebediah. Apologizing for this year's scheduled tour was on the Riverside Bridge Monster, but due to Karens and neighborhood watch Karens that wasted the authorities' time, just like with Joe X, the mission was circumvented. Thank you for dealing with our improvisation and your patronage. This is Mr. Jebediah. You are listening to K-Top Radio, Joe X special. Yeah. Hey, it's me, Outlaws. Stay tuned for more K-Top Radio. There's a lot of shots of me love you.
Ben Franklin, Paul Revere, and Jim Bowie don't think you disgraced anything, Joe.
Ben Franklin, Paul Revere und Jim Bowie finden nicht, dass du irgendetwas beschmutzt hast, Joe. Du bist ein verdammt cooler Typ, Alter. Deine Legende hat gerade erst begonnen.
Ben Franklin, Paul Revere.
Ben
Franklin, Paul Revere, and Jim Bowie don't think you disgraced anything, Joe. You're a fucking badass motherfucker, dude. Your legacy just began.
Ben Franklin, Paul Revere und Jim Bowie finden nicht, dass du irgendetwas beschmutzt hast, Joe. Du bist ein verdammt cooler Typ, Alter. Deine Legende hat gerade erst begonnen.
Young people listening to K-Tam Radio here too wants to give her shout out to Joe X Bud.
Jules hört gerade K-Tam Radio, hörst du? T möchte Joe X grüßen, aber
Jules is a listening to K-Tam Radio here too wants to give her shout out to Joe X Bud. She She has to act enthusiastic about Luke's dry humor and Lynn's excessive drinking-induced bullying.
Sie muss so tun, als ob sie von Lukes trockenem Humor und Lyns durch übermäßigen Alkoholkonsum bedingtem Mobbing begeistert wäre.
Because GSM got their little commie-contastic bitch-ass shit revealed by Joe.
Weil Joe ihren kleinen kommunistischen Drecksarsch von GSM entlarvt hat.
This edition is dedicated to summoning good spirits on the side of justice for our comrade Joe X and any others following this video.
Diese Ausgabe ist dem Aufruf an alle, sich für Gerechtigkeit für unseren Genossen Joe X und alle anderen einzusetzen, die diesem Video folgen.
Follow Joe X, Jacob B. Peterson from Prepper Bunkers Outdoors, Really Big Monkey Bushcraft, 3 Riverblades Survival.
Folgt Joe X, Jacob B. Peterson von Prepper Bunkers Outdoors, Really Big Monkey Bushcraft und 3 Riverblades Survival.
Tell them Nacho the Squatcho sent you. This is K-Tam Radio, starring Nacho the Squatcho, brought to you by What the Wild Things Do Incorporated.
Sag ihnen, Nacho der Squatcho hat dich geschickt. Hier ist K-Tam Radio mit Nacho dem Squatcho, präsentiert von What the Wild Things Do Incorporated.
Knife, tomahawk, axe,
This is Nacho's young thing. I like prancing around the forest, doing the wild thing, all alone, like some kind of hippie furry little common bastard. Now I'll say hey, a little them the there. I'm doing this here for all yous. I'm fighting for yous. I'm a fellow freedom fighting failure. Unlike all yous lazy common little hippie bastards, I still know you. I'll show you the proper way to be. We can do those things. I is Nacho the Squatcho. Yours is bonafide sapient creature. This is K-Tam Radio, brought to you by What the Wild Things Do. And I love you.
sure to check out all the affiliate stations on this here channel. Riddle of Steel Radio and other honorable mentions for your news source. It's Black Scout Survival, Lord Top Channel of Awesome Sons, Joe X, Mr. Baldwin, and this little smart kid, and the channel's called What If Baldwin by Brutus Sutton, Father Moses, and always Jacob Blake Peterson, the prepper punkers outdoors. This year, look out, pieces, exploring the answer line, your car to the cougar, the answers, and possibly some condor products next year, God willing. We got some hikes, some shout outs, doing things,
You've arrived amongst the few who have more balls than brains against the world and more of the same enemies that God has compared to douchebags. This is K-Tom Radio. Do you copy over? All patriots and purveyors of freedom, a call to arms. DEFCON 4 code Paul Revere mission Joe X has been breached.
Aufruf an alle Patrioten und Verfechter der Freiheit. Ein Aufruf zu den Waffenverteidigungsalarm 4 Code Paul Revere Mission Joe X wurde kompromittiert.
Calling all patriots and purveyors of freedom, a call.
Aufruf an alle Patrioten und Verfechter.
Calling all patriots and purveyors of freedom, a call to arms. DEFCON 4 code Paul Revere mission Joe X has been breached.
Aufruf an alle Patrioten und Verfechter der Freiheit. Ein Aufruf zu den Waffenverteidigungsalarm 4 Code Paul Revere Mission Joe X wurde kompromittiert.
Calling all patriots and purveyors of freedom, a call to arms. DEFCON 2 code Paul Revere mission Joe X has been breached.
Aufruf an alle Patrioten und Verfechter der Freiheit. Ein Aufruf zu den Waffen Alarmstufe 2 Code Paul Revere Mission Joe X wurde kompromittiert.
Confess it.
mandated the suckitude of transmorphuses while getting needle fucked for engineered pandemonium is a precursor to the end of freedom, you blind fucks.
Ze hebben de waardeloosheid van transmorfium opgelegd, terwijl het verkrijgen van naalden voor geconstrueerde pandemonium een voorbode is van het einde van de vrijheid. Jullie blinde klootzakken.
They mandated the suckitude of
Ze hebben de waardeloosheid van
They mandated the suckitude of transmorphuses while getting needle fucked for engineered pandemonium is a precursor to the end of freedom, you blind fucks. Well, they kinda had a...
Nou, ze hadden er...
Well, they kinda had a McFuckersteen about it.
Nou, ze hadden er wel een beetje een Mike Fuckersteen over.
Well, they kinda had a
Nou, ze hadden er wel een beetje...
Well, they kinda had a McFuckersteen about it.
Nou, ze hadden er wel een beetje een Mike Fuckersteen over.
Well, they kinda had a...
Nou, ze hadden er wel een beetje...
Well, they kinda had a McFuckersteen about it.
Nou, ze hadden er wel een beetje een Mike Fuckersteen.
Oh, well, they kinda had...
Nou, ze hadden er wel een beetje...
Well, they kinda... Simply not permitted to do shit anymore. The government has your ass on a string, bitch, and modern people are too docile to give a fuck. This is fucking K-Tam Radio.
Du darfst einfach gar nichts mehr machen. Die Regierung hat dich voll im Griff, du Schlampe. Und die Leute heutzutage sind zu fügsam, um sich darum zu scheren.
You're simply not permitted to do...
Du darfst einfach gar nichts mehr machen.
You're simply not permitted to do shit anymore. The government has your ass on a string, bitch, and modern people are too docile to give a fuck. This is fucking K-Tam Radio.
Du darfst einfach gar nichts mehr machen. Die Regierung hat dich voll im Griff, du Schlampe. Und die Leute heutzutage sind zu fügsam, um sich darum zu scheren. Das ist verdammt nochmal K-Tam Radio.
El malo y el bueno.
The Second Amendment ain't for shooting. The Second Amendment ain't for shooting skeet or beating your meat larping tactical Elmer Fudd ass, but rather to ensure aristocratic lizard chomo scum and Epstein the Monopoly guy can't fuck shit.